Where'd your name come from?
Man, I'm glad you asked that. I actually got my name from working at Walmart. Unlike a lot of artists, like I came in the game with tattoos and women and jewelry and shit. And anytime you working in the general public, people always, how you get hired? You got a lot of tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it was a little, it just kind of stuck with me. Like everybody used to be like, man, you tatted like Amigo, you tatted like Amigo. So I just kind of came over to Lil Mexico like that.
Now, where are you from?
From the trenches, West Memphis, Arkansas. About 5 minutes away from Memphis, Tennessee.
What's your, so do you consider yourself a Tennessee?
Definitely not.
You consider yourself an Arkansas artist?
Arkansas, Gotti, he North Memphis, Dolph, South Memphis. A-Ball, MJG, they Orange Mound. It ain't really nobody from my city, so I gotta represent West Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
So do you consider yourself a Memphis artist or an Arkansas artist, or how does that work?
I mean, it can cross over, I guess I just consider Mid-South the whole Mid-South. I represent the whole Mid-South.
Well, let me ask you this. What's your opinion of the state of rap music in Memphis or Arkansas or Tennessee or that whole area right there? What's your opinion of the state of rap right now?
It depends, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about West Memphis, I feel like it really doesn't exist, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause, I mean, just uploading a video on YouTube ain't really doing no justice. Like, you really gotta invest in yourself. And ain't nobody from my city doing that but me. But Memphis, like I said, you got Dolph, you got Gotti, you got Trip, you know what I'm saying? You got a number of artists who put on a good platform for the whole Tennessee area.
Now give me a tour of your city, West Memphis.
Okay.
Favorite food spot in the city?
Personally, my favorite place to eat is Pizza Hut. But somebody like you who a tourist or out of town, shit, I'd probably say Chicken Coop. Miss Rita, she'll get you right on the west side of West Memphis.
Favorite nightclub? Let's talk about the nightlife.
West Memphis ain't got no nightclub, but like, shit, I used to club hop in Memphis though. Me and my niggas, we used to go to Senses all the time, but they shut that bitch down. I used to be in there like, motherfuckers go to church on Sunday. I used to be in Senses on Friday, but they shut that down. So it's kind of watered down now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no good. They got Club Rain. They just opened it up. That's in North Memphis. I think it's off. It's over there by Raleigh, Egypt or some shit. But I never been though since I've been rapping. I just been kind of put up in the house and shit, working on my music and stuff.
Now what about strip club? No strip club there?
They ain't got no strip club, but I have been to strip clubs in Memphis, and it's definitely not worth it, cause it's just watered down. You know what I'm saying? You got females in there doing $40 blowjobs, and look like they giving the game a black eye. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about strip clubs, I think Atlanta got the best strip clubs. I feel in Magic City, I think I threw like $60, and every one of the strippers came up and said thank you. You know what I'm saying? $60 ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the thought that counts. I fuck with ATL strip clubs.
Well, someone visiting West Memphis for the first time, is there anything else that you would recommend them go see or visit in your town, city? We talked about the food. We talked about the nightlife, or lack thereof.
It's honestly, man, it's so small, and I would just say just kind of float around a little bit, you know, it's different sides. You got the projects, you got West Side. I'm from the West Side. But I'm good in every hood though. You got the East Side, all that. You just kind of float around and see who treats you the best, I guess.
Is your city known for anything?
Violence. West Memphis 3. You ain't never heard of West Memphis 3?
I'm talking about for people that aren't familiar with it.
Nah. They got a cat who made it to the NBA, Sonny Williams. He made it out the hood. He played over. Nah, he just went back to the league, so that's about the best thing we got going.
Explain the West Memphis 3 for someone that's not familiar with that.
Man, it was a little discrepancy over somebody got killed, I think, and they blamed it on three Caucasian gentlemen, and it ended up they didn't they didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? But it hit all over the surface, like all over the world, and that's what West Memphis known for, the West Memphis 3. I never really got too deep into it because that's just not my theory, but that's what we known for though.
Now let's take it back a little bit. What type of student were you in school?
I think I was the first student. I was a good student. I just mingled with the women, you know what I'm saying? I was a real good student. I ain't get in no trouble or nothing.
Jobs you had growing up, if any? I know you mentioned Walmart before.
Wal-mart. Shout out to my Wal-mart family. Really Wal-mart.
Any crazy customer stories dealing with Walmart?
Just different people. Just man, if you can manage Walmart, you can do this rap shit. Like, just people coming at you all different kind of ways. You ain't gonna never, you work in this Walmart, you got too many tattoos, you'll never get a real job in American society, and you deal with a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people attitudes, but, you know, I take the best out of everything.
What's the worst thing you put your parents through?
Probably this music. Just me telling my mom I want to be a rapper, she don't quite understand it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not paying off in residual income. But just you know, I actually have a college degree, you know what I'm saying? I did that for my mother, you know what I'm saying? I have my associates of applied science and network systems administration. And I did that for my mother. I just did that for, I told her all along when I graduated, I was like, I want to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, you know, I'm going to coach you through this and, you know, you got to get you some money. So I went to college for her. But just the music, you know what I'm saying? She don't quite understand it, and she don't know that, you know, it takes a lot of money to put into it, and that's probably the worst thing I done put her through.
What's your message to the youth?
Man, just be an obedient child, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I learned from growing up, obedience, you know what I'm saying? Listen to your parents, stay in school.
Now let's talk music for a little bit. What do you hate the most about the music industry?
Damn near everything, but shit, just the politics, you know, everybody want a deposit, and when you send them the deposit, you don't hear from them no more, and man, just the politics of the music industry, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody like me who been putting their all into it, investing in themselves, and you'll have a rapper come out of nowhere, and you're like, damn, how the fuck did he blow up overnight? You know what I'm saying? It's damn near everything, but you know, it got its pros and its cons, though.
Top 3 things you need in the studio.
I can show you better than I can tell you.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Man, I remember one time we was at, I recorded my nigga Tone Yates, shout out to Tone Yates, and I had bought my girl go to all my studio sessions, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it wasn't a good vibe when she walked in with me, cause you know what I'm saying, I trained her to keep her head down, like you can't look at nobody. And he pulled me to the back, he was like, yo, what's up with her? I was like, what you mean? He was like, you peeing? And I'm like, what you mean by that? He was like, nigga, is you pimping? And I was like, nah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it was just, it was kind of funny to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was coming at me like, you know what I'm saying, she giving off negative vibes, it's bad for business. But he was really coming at me like, I salute you, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a young nigga and you got your girl trained.
Let me ask you this. What's the realest song you ever wrote in your whole catalog so far?
Man, Dedication. I got a song called Dedication about my pops. He was in the hospital. He was in ICU like 4 times, and I wrote a song about it. It's real deep.
What are your keys to success?
I feel like you gotta have a strong black woman behind you. Whatever you may be, Caucasian, you gotta have a strong woman behind you. I feel like no other man can let you help you get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a man too. Even though he's already made, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I can't let him outdo me, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you gotta have a strong black woman behind you. And that's me, you know. I came here all the way from West Memphis. I ain't bring no squad with me. I didn't bring no gang. It's just me and my personal assistant, which is my girl.
All right, so now, let me ask you this. Is there a meaning behind your hair?
Actually, it was something I tried in high school, and it looked so good on me, so I kept it. I'm a strong believer in, hey man, whatever you got going, if people like it and you like it, stick with it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something people check me all the time, be like, man, you 23 years old, you still got a mohawk, you know what I'm saying? But it don't bother me. I make the mohawk don't make me.
So what you got going on right now?
Man, I got an up and coming project by the name of Vick James, not Rick James. Cause my real name is Vick. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like some real rock star shit. And I got the Purple album. I'm finna drop a Purple project. I'm gonna release like 4 songs, not too many, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't getting paid for it right now. So I got Vick James, not Rick James. I got the Purple project. And I got Pesos. I dropped this last year, you know what I'm saying? You can pick this up on live mixtapes. It's on iTunes, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? You want to hit me up for features, you want to have some square bids, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me at Lil Mexico nigga on Instagram, Lil Mexico nigga on Twitter. We can handle some business like that.